Something strange, slightly dramatic. Something strange is happening at the air traffic control tower in Xi'an's Xianyang airport. The flight paths are jammed, packed with planes from the 5 nations of Central Asia. Visa-free tourist arrivals have exploded by 343%. And down below, under the glowing lanterns of the Great Tongue All-Day Mall, even the local tour guides are struggling to keep up. What on earth is going on? Is this just a new travel trend, or is something much, much bigger happening? Today, we're talking about tourism, but this isn't your typical travel story. When most people think of Xi'an, they think of the terracotta army, the majestic city walls, the incredible food. But very few have noticed that this ancient capital has been quietly, methodically building a tidal wave of influence in Central Asia. And this isn't some accident of history. This is a textbook masterclass in how a city builds real, undeniable hard power. Honestly, even I was surprised. This quiet kid in the back of the class has been secretly training to be a heavyweight champion. Let's get straight to the hard data. This year, tourism orders from Central Asia to China have skyrocketed by 106%. But here's the kicker. Travelers from Uzbekistan alone are up by a staggering 164%. And where are they all going? Xi'an has stormed its way into the top ranks of their favorite Chinese cities, right alongside the traditional international gateways of Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou. To put that in perspective, it's like a quiet tech nerd suddenly stealing the spotlight from the lead singer in a superstar boy band. Behind this explosion of traffic is Xi'an's brilliant strategy of weaving together its deep history, its geographic advantage, and its modern economic savvy to create a Central Asian connection that is nothing short of nuclear. I say nuclear because this strategy has perfectly hit the trifecta: the right time, the right place, and the right people. First, let's talk about the history card. This isn't just any card, it's a royal flush. Who is Xi'an? It is Chang'an, the magnificent capital of 13 dynasties, the eastern terminus and shining beacon of the ancient Silk Road. In the collective imagination of Central Asia, the name Chang'an holds a poetic, almost mythical status. It's the fabled city of the East from their grandparents' stories, a city of incredible power, openness, and civilization. For them, a trip to Xi'an isn't just a vacation, it's a pilgrimage, a spiritual homecoming. The moment they stand on that ancient city wall, they are standing on the same earth that carried the camel caravans for millennia. When they gaze upon the terracotta army, they are looking at a wonder of the world. That kind of profound historical shock is infinitely more powerful than just snapping a photo for Instagram. This deep, resonant history is Xi'an's foundational, God-tier advantage, and now it has been fully activated. Second, they've rolled out a red carpet VIP experience that makes entry ridiculously easy. Historical sentiment is great, but you have to make it practical, and here, Xi'an is playing to win. The visa process has been completely revolutionized. 144-hour visa-free transit, that's just the start. They've enacted unilateral visa exemptions and mutual agreements that have created a superhighway for tourists. The result? That 343% surge in visa-free arrivals? It's a VIP express lane with zero friction. And the payment process? Seamless. Worried about carrying foreign currency? No problem. At major sites, you can scan your passport at a service platform and instantly handle payments from multiple foreign currencies. ATMs everywhere have been upgraded to accept Visa and MasterCard. Staff at tourist hotspots are trained in foreign languages. The goal is simple. From the moment a foreign visitor steps off the plane to the moment they're slurping down a bowl of lamb soup, the entire experience must be, as the old ad says, silky smooth. When you make it effortless for tourists to spend money, they will happily make your cash register sing. But this, right here, is the real masterstroke, the final boss move. It is the creation of a symbiotic, codependent economy that locks in this relationship for the long term. Xi'an isn't trying to make a quick buck from ticket sales. They want to grow together. And the core of this is an investment in people. The number of Central Asian students in Xi'an province already makes up 40% of the international student body, and it's growing by 30% a year. And these students aren't just learning hello and thank you. They are studying agricultural engineering, business management, and other high-value technical fields. Do you see the genius here? Today's international students are tomorrow's project managers, engineers, and government officials back in Central Asia. They will graduate with a built-in familiarity and affinity for Chinese technology, Chinese standards, and Chinese solutions. This isn't just education, it's a precision investment in the human infrastructure of the future. And it's already happening. A Xi'an coal company now has a 1/3 market share in Kyrgyzstan, creating over 1,300 local jobs. Apple saplings from Xi'an are being used to transform the agricultural landscape in Tajikistan. A massive China-Uzbekistan industrial park is booming. They are embedding this partnership into the very economic lifeblood of these nations, creating a community of shared interests that is powerful and lasting. So, do you see it now? This isn't an overnight success story. It isn't a viral hack. This is the result of decades of patient, methodical road building, both physical roads of transport and the intangible bridges of culture and commerce. Xi'an isn't playing the short-term game of internet fame. It is playing the long game of cultivating a top-tier global brand. They have woven culture, technology, market share, and human connection into a web so intricate and strong it cannot be easily broken. The goal, of course, is a win-win partnership. The lesson here is profound. To all those chasing fleeting trends and viral moments, look at Xi'an. The core of its success can be summarized in one sentence. Instead of gazing at the stars and dreaming of becoming a fleeting internet sensation, it's better to look down and ram the foundations of your work until they are more solid than the terracotta army. Traffic, in the end, is just a byproduct of real strength, and Xi'an's strength is undeniable. As a poet of our modern Silk Road might write, "The wild geese fly south, but the camel bells ring. A new Silk Road story the headlines now bring. The pomegranates blush on the ancient land, a guest from the west now close at hand. He looks on the old steel, a story to tell, a gaze from the clay host who remembers it well. The long iron dragon now pierces the night, and 2 cities' lanterns burn equally bright. A new seed is planted, a new chapter to pen, as the winds of Chang'an sweep the steppes once again." That's all for this episode. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.